Have you ever felt like God made a promise but then things went completely sideways? You look around and think, wait, this isn't what I was expecting at all. It's a tough place to be, and it's exactly where the author of Psalm 89 finds himself. Psalm 89 starts with this incredible celebration of God's faithfulness. The psalmist is shouting from the rooftops, "I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. With my mouth, I will make your faithfulness known through all generations." He's recounting God's promise to David, a promise of an everlasting kingdom and a throne that will endure through all time. It's a powerful reminder of God's covenant, his unbreakable promises. The energy is high, faith is strong, and everything feels secure. But then the music changes. The tone shifts dramatically from praise to lament. The psalmist looks at the current reality of Israel. The king has been defeated, the nation is in disgrace, and it feels like God has completely rejected them. He cries out, "But you have rejected, you have spurned, you have been very angry with your anointed one." He asks God, "Lord, where is your former great love, which in your faithfulness you swore to David?" It's a raw, honest cry of confusion and pain. How can a faithful God allow this to happen? It is a question many of us have asked in our own lives when our circumstances don't seem to match God's promises. This psalm gives us permission to be honest with God. It shows us that it's okay to bring our doubts, our frustrations, and our broken hearts to Him. Faith isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about wrestling with God in the midst of the mess and holding on to His character even when we can't understand His actions. The psalm ends not with an answer, but with a declaration, "Praise be to the Lord forever. Amen and amen." Even in the confusion, the psalmist chooses to praise. And right after this intense emotional journey, we step into Psalm 90, which is traditionally attributed to Moses. It's like taking a deep breath and zooming out to see the bigger picture. Psalm 90 opens with, "Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting you are God." This psalm shifts our perspective from our temporary troubles to God's eternal nature. Moses reminds us that our lives are fleeting, like grass that springs up in the morning and withers by evening. We are here for just a moment in the grand sweep of eternity. This isn't meant to be depressing. It's meant to be grounding. When we feel overwhelmed by our immediate problems, like the psalmist in Psalm 89, remembering God's eternal perspective can bring a sense of peace. Psalm 90 isn't just about how short life is, it's about how to live it wisely. Moses prays, "Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." He's asking God to help us see life from His eternal viewpoint, to focus on what truly matters. He ends with a beautiful request for God's favor. "May the favor of the Lord our God rest on us. Establish the work of our hands for us." Yes, establish the work of our hands. So you have Psalm 89, the cry from the trenches, feeling the weight of a broken world. And then you have Psalm 90, the view from the mountaintop, seeing God's eternal reign. Together, they give us a balanced picture of the life of faith. It is a life lived in the tension between the now and the not yet. We can be honest about our pain and confusion, and at the same time we can rest in the truth that God is eternal, sovereign, and faithful. So whatever you're facing today, know that you can bring your honest heart to God, just like in Psalm 89, and you can also find peace by lifting your eyes and remembering the eternal God of Psalm 90, who holds your fleeting life and all of history in His hands. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community as we explore more of these incredible truths together. See you in the next video.